it on a tattoo. Well, one sec. I don't know how to sort the boxes out. TikTok Studios changed. Frankie, one sec. There you go.
Okay.
I couldn't remember how to do it.
Okay.
Yes, Purple Sorrow, yes. We'll be going in on a Sunday tomorrow as well on YouTube. Looks really good.
That's one more thing. Black Firebird's still better than Blink 182. Why?
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's all she does. That's all she does. Just come in here to troll me. Get out. You own bloody mods. I swear. Yeah, so every Sunday as well we go live on YouTube and we do a live part one getting... Thank you, Leanne. Serious question. Would you guys like me to do a deep dive next week into Elphabar's autism facts from the past? Jesus Christ, thank you, Chloe. Okay, now. Right, let's watch facts from the past. So this is the first deep dive we did into Dan Sings 2, right? But there is going to be a second part tonight, which is going live 8 o'clock on YouTube. So hang with us until then. Right, let's get into it. We all know that apps like TikTok can be a great place, but it can also be a hiding place for monsters. The fact that people scroll through... I like this guy. It's really good. It's really gripped me. Through videos, come across creators with no context to who they actually are. There has been so many people that have been... There has been so many people... That was a shit edit, you see that? I send my videos to my mods every week and go, will you watch that? Will you watch me deep dive? Let me know. Where were you on this one, eh? Where were you on this fucking shit edit? They actually are. Eh? There has been so many people that have been... There has been so many people of... What happened? What happened? I'm blaming the mods. Which I've been showing at the side. I actually think the mods did tell me. But never mind, never mind. Right here, that I've exposed on that app. And they're still there. They're still on the app. Because the next person scrolling in doesn't know who they are. And sometimes when these people are chased off the app, they rear their head back up out of nowhere. And that's what happened the other night. What a storyteller. Do you know what is mental, right? And obviously I cover this in this deep dive. But I was exposing another DV perpetrator. And this fucker turned up to go... I'm defending this DV perpetrator, and then obviously it comes out that he is also a DV perpetrator. Do you know what I mean? Do I look different? It's because I shaved my beard when we did Movember. And Christ, all of that's still probably under there, even if I've lost weight. When a talent show was hosted on TikTok, boasting nearly 6,000 views. So yeah, this guy turned up in the talent competition. His account's private at the minute. I wonder why. He has an account on TikTok called Dan Sings to You. However, how I met him was Dan defending a DV perpetrator and stalker. So, you know, like some of these fuckers just like self-snitch on themselves all the fucking time. All the time. Just sit back and listen. This guy alongside me is Mitch Thomas, who goes by Mitch Thomas Music on TikTok. He's also been convicted of stalking, threats to unalive himself. He used the... He's still on TikTok as well, guys. This fucker's still on TikTok. They all fucking are. It's so hard to get rid of these pricks. Defense of he... Yeah, Mitch... said he loved Too Hard and all this sort of shit. And he's really fucking weird, like his comebacks. And Christ. Thank you, Lisa. Christ almighty. He's creepy, man. Do you not find his smile just creepy as it is? Loved Too Hard. Oh. When I exposed Mitch, this is what Dan had to say.
First things first, I stand with you, Mitch, and everybody that supports Mitch.
Fucking hell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you, Buffy. Who shit themselves, Butterfree did. You should change your name to Butterflies. Because I've given you them. What the fuck was that? Sound like a weird chatterblind. I meant because you shit yourself.
Hats off to you, because he's an amazing individual.
I'm blaming that on the jump scare.
I've been on TikTok for about 3 years now, and I've gained a great...
Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you so much. Who was that? Roxy, thank you. My ex was my diva, just found... Oh, that's really pretty. Who sent that? Thank you, Karen. My ex was my diva, found out he's... No fucking way. That is insane.
Of amazing people.
I hope you're good.
The thing that does my head in, the reason why I'm stitching this video, so hopefully you get to see it, is that you choose to use your platform.
This is him responding to me outing a DV perpetrator. This is before it came out that he is also a DV perpetrator. Thank you, Becca. I mean, this self-snitch, what the fuck is that pony doing? Thank you so much, Frankie. That was wild.
To spread lies, negativity, hate, drama, just like the EQs and the CLAs and all the twats of this app.
He compared my awareness to CLA and EQ. The fuck?
So, in my opinion, having known somebody for a good, let's say, 1.5, 2 years now, and you're calling him a wrong 'un, you're calling him whatever, you did this gesture, we all know what that stands for. In no way, shape or form is Mitch a wrong 'un or one of those. I've known the chap for about 2 years, as I say.
What gesture did I do? Sorry, what did he say?
This gesture, we all know him, whatever, you did this gesture.
We'll love a petty fact freak just winding these cunts up, you wanker.
We all know what that stands for. In no way, shape or form is Mitch a wrong 'un or one of those. I've known the chap for about 2 years, as I say. Everything you're accusing him of, when I was 18...
You're also not a woman, mate, so... Do you know what I mean? These people don't abuse men.
I'm 37 now, married with 2 kids. When I was 18, I had a girlfriend. Her name was Kate. She cheated on me with one of my best friends. I lost a big group of friends for it, but I didn't care about them because I was infatuated with this girl. I turned up at her work. I made phone calls to her parents' house. I rode my push bike about 8 or 9 miles to...
These people just fucking self-snitch. They just self-snatch. Self-snitch. Imagine thinking that's normal.
Her house when I was younger. This is over the course of 3 days. Because I was infatuated, I was in love. And I, as a person, I love too hard.
The same defence that his friend Mitch Thomas used in court. It didn't work out very well for him.
That doesn't make me a stalker, doesn't make me a wrong 'un, doesn't make me a weirdo, doesn't make me whatever names you want to give me. But I fucking wholeheartedly stand with Mitch.
Do you know the thing with Dan that I've only just noticed? He has a head shape that's quite interesting. So, I don't know, you have to be of my generation, like back in the early 2000s, 90s, I think. You used to get these little aliens in a little egg. They were like gooey and you flung them and they're stuck to the ceiling and so. He kind of looks like he's got the body and head of one of those, which I've never really fucking noticed until now. Thank you, Saz, thank you. I've never noticed. I never noticed, but it's fucking true. And he's slimy as well. Guys, if you don't know, this is the part 1 deep dive that we did about this guy before. We are doing another deep dive that is dropping 8 o'clock tonight on YouTube. More shit has come out about this wrong'un. We're just recapping. Unfortunately, we can't chuck him to the ceiling though.
Thomas.
Now, after seeing that, would it surprise you that the girl he's talking about there had him convicted? As you can see by these messages alongside me, which are in the public domain, I have challenged him here. So what about the incident with the girl when you were 18 that you talk about in defence of Mitch Thomas, your good friend and also a convicted stalker? Dan replies, again, as I mentioned ages ago, I'm now 39. It was my first love. I got heartbroken and I couldn't let go. Text phone that it no violence. Yet the guy is so narcissistic, he thinks he can manipulate and convince everybody of his narrative. It's insane. So he started messaging me, so I just let him keep going. And he kept saying, I'm not going to message back now, blah, 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 and then he would come back. Silence or DV, it's just not me. So I just basically said, what was the outcome? By the way, reading along his messages is going to be more and more challenging the more ragey he gets. I will provide Google Drives below of everything that we have on this man. He said, Mr. Fact Freak, you can make your videos and portray... That is my father's name. Why didn't I do that fucking joke? Why did I put that joke in there? Mr. Fact Freak, that is my father. Mods keep pinning what we're doing tonight. This is part 1 of the deep dive we did into Dan Sings. We're doing a second part tonight, which is dropping at 8 o'clock on YouTube. A lot more receipts. He's done a lot more crazy shit, and we're going to go through that as well tonight. Hear me to be whoever you want. I can assure you, though you're barking up the wrong tree, as the countless people who know me know the truth of my situation, and I ain't ashamed of having a stalking conviction. I text to see my kids. That makes me... Oh, by the way, that's a different stalking conviction. We're going to get onto that. And then he replies about what was the outcome of the girl. Shit, Charles. When he was 18. And he got a community service, I believe it was, many years ago. So the one he was with when he was 18, he ended up getting a community service thing or whatever. Oh, really, Katie? And then later on, it was the wife to go. So is anybody surprised that this man who defended one DV abuser would also have a big history of DV himself? But of course, when he was responding to me, then he was with a wife. But that relationship has come crashing down and actually landed him in jail. Now I'm going to put this right here. Now a post had been made on Facebook letting people know what had gone on. Let's have a look at that post now. So it names him and says it has been posted on that. The stuff revealed here is wild. Site before. Due to be released from prison next week after breaching the restraining order yet again towards his ex-partner. Women be careful. He seeks... His profile went private recently. His profile went private. And I think it was private before I announced that I was doing the second deep dive. But I wouldn't be surprised if the fucker's in jail for another breach of something, because he seems to breach restraining orders, non-malls, and everything like that as often as he bloody can, to be honest. And he does sneaky shit as well, you know, like signing his wife up for like charities and things like that, so they'll send a post to her address, and like other ways of like harassing and stalking, you know, like reminding them that he's there and stuff. It's very underhand. Help vulnerable women to believe his story and use them to help him. He has been convicted of 5 counts of harassment against women and ex-partner, stalking with intent to cause fear of violence, broken all orders he's been given, 1 count of assault on his own child, hasn't kept his hands to himself when it came to his ex-wife, blames his ex for everything. He is extremely dangerous. Please be careful. Now, the things that I can confirm on here, just try and reword them here, because he has confirmed them himself, is the fact that he's been to jail, he's breached harassment orders. Thank you for those heart me's as well, guys. If you're not following, make sure you are. You might be following just my other account. Let's hear it from him.
I came here, buddy, to tell you that it's misinformation. That's the only reason why. Hence why I'm interacting with you, hence why I'm talking to you. I can
No, you think you can manipulate me.
see what you do on your page, and I respect what you do on your page. You crack.
Do you know what it is? These fuckers... Thank you, Buffy. These fuckers always respect what I do until I'm doing a video about them. The amount of fucking people who are like, I really like what you do, but you've got it wrong here. Yeah, sure, yeah, right, okay.
And the same with the mixed situation. See, exactly. Look, you can just read that word convicted. The word stalking was me texting, asking to see my children. That
You were told not to via a restraining order, then that is still stalking, and harassment, that is harassment, you fucking wet wipe. This is DV, well, I call him DV Dan. It's Dan Sings to You. This is the part 1 we did a while ago. We have a part 2 coming out tonight at 8 o'clock on YouTube.
makes me a stalker, and that's it. That's literally why I went. So you can crack on, my friend. Have a great day.
But you see, it's not that simple. Always putting the blame at the victim's feet. The reason that contact like that ended you up with a conviction is because doing that exact contact was a breach of a restraining order.
You know nothing. That's the point. Like, yes, I've got a stalking conviction, but it's from the same woman that threw me out every day with black bags, headbutted me, smashed plates into the fucking kitchen door of a night, stabbing holes while I'm holding the kids, trying to keep them safe.
In tonight's deep dive in part 2 that's dropping at 8 o'clock, there will be evidence of him smashing. Thank you, Sat. Of him doing things like this. Basically, I don't want to say too much on here.
I stayed, for the safety and well-being of my 2 children.
Make that make sense. So if we're to believe what you're saying, you stayed in that. This first deep dive was dropped 4 months ago. Violent, toxic space because it benefited your children. And I mean, he messaged me for ages, and like I say, they're all going to go in the Google Drive below. And the reason he kept saying, I'm going to block you, I'm finished messaging you, and kept coming back to me was because he had to try and convince me that he was a good guy. But he portrays the image of himself that he is somebody who's been convicted multiple times of DV related convictions. Yes, it is only a few Jesus Christ, thank you, Mimi. Yes, it is only a few months ago, but his behaviour has escalated. We've got a lot to show you tonight. It always puts the blame on the victim. I mean, listen to this. He tried to say he'd been in this healthy relationship, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he got reported. But yet he says all these vile things that the ex did. And I flipped it on him. I just said, well, you also didn't report him or do anything to protect you, did you? It's funny how... Which person missed this in the fucking edit? Jesus Christ. I've literally disappeared. They always come out with that defence. Don't worry about it. After they're taken in by the police.
So this is it. The only thing I'm trying to do is have you not think of me in the way that
Motherfucker, Mimi, thank you.
I'm being portrayed to you. Because I can assure you, my friend, I am not that person. I'm not an abusive male. I'm not a domestic violence person. I don't support people that do domestic violence. I appreciate women more than you know. So you can continue your little charade of
thank you, Louise.
Beratement to me. Not a problem at all. But I know the truth, my friend. I've lived it.
Keely, it keeps us alive, doesn't it? Keeps us awake.
So you can continue. Have a great day. All the best. I just want to let you know, though, I am going to block...
Ha! I did just call him a wet wipe in that message that I typed up. What did I say? You have a long history of convictions around women. Simple.
Have a great day. All the best. I just want to let you know, though, I am going to block you.
Thank you so much. I did shit myself.
Have everything documented, and I will be going to the police because you...
He's like, he's saying he's going to call the police on me, and I'm letting him know which police force to call.
You're starting to... You know, you've got 3 videos
You'll
there.
need
That's
to call
easily a
Northumbria
harassment
police,
charge.
pal. Well, good luck with your police case. His police case hasn't gone very well, obviously, because we have part 2 of Deep Dive, a second deep dive into Dan Sings, dropping at 8 o'clock tonight. We have more receipts. Behaviour's escalated as well. Reporting a guy, talking facts. Wild. Remember, Dan, how many times in those messages you said, do what you want with those messages. So tell me, guys, below what you think of Dan Sings to You. Yeah, he's an absolute beast. So tonight, 8 o'clock, hang out with us. And what you need to do at 8 o'clock is if you go over to YouTube, search the Fact Freak, you'll find my account. There's a thumbnail down here. It's obviously this thumbnail here. If you click on this at 8 o'clock, that video is going to automatically play, but we're going to hang out here until then. We're going to hang out here until then. There's also a live chat that happens along the side of the video, so while you're watching it, you can give your opinion and stuff like that, and I will be watching with you. Right, let's chill. Maybe I didn't need to do the vote, Christ almighty. I would say that they watch a lot of my deep dives. They're here for the lives we do before them. I will check it out when I'm offline, Shaz, when I'm off stream. Who here? Deep dive into her. I'll show you guys, but we're having an issue getting it for some reason. I can't find it. Have I got that page blocked or something? Oh yeah. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, thank you for sending that treasure box up the top there. Thank you very much. For those of you who don't know, Anthony Q Lion was a singer on the app, and nobody knew, but he'd been convicted of rape, and because apparently there was a shortage of space in prisons, the judge allowed him to be in the public until he was actually put away. And he knew that he was, when he would go back to court, that was it. He was getting locked up at that date. Nobody knew about this. He did a huge live stream about leaving the app and everything like that, and he made some fucking bank. And then it came out that obviously he was a fucking rapist, and that's what he was going away for. Dan Sings, who we're doing our deep dive on tonight, he recently, like literally a couple of days ago, was backing this thing, this Anthony Q Lion, which, like I've said, I've seen predators of all types do this. They back other predators or try and excuse their behaviours to sort of minimise their own or something. It's fucked. So yeah, listen to this.
Back to the Anthony Q Lion scenario, when he ran off of the app and was chased off the app. I'm not going nowhere, mate.
He wasn't chased off the app. Nobody knew what Anthony Q Lion had done until after he left the app.
All the allegations against me are fucking false. Simple as that. And I'll stand until I'm...
And they're not. And, you know, we're going to see more evidence of that. You guys have already seen some evidence tonight.
blue in the face. I'm not allowed to have my voice in that side of things. Systems ago. And now there's 52 people here. The other night when I was in hospital with, I believed, a possible heart attack, because that's what I was told.
Dad, I'm going to have to jump. I need to take this now.
Yeah, man lied about a heart attack as well for sympathy.
Right.
That man also backing Anthony Q Lion, absolute fucking wronging. Like I say, his deep dive is dropping warm and the sun was out. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, oh, I could just sit in the, you know, sit in the bee garden and just chill. Well, hardly. You just watch me to fall asleep. Fucking hell. Right, 1 minute.
That's why I fucked your bitch, fat motherfucker. West side, bad.
This is the best intro of a song ever, and absolutely fucking legendary. Right, okay, the deep dive is starting now. Get yourself to goddamn YouTube. What the hell are you still doing here? Get over to YouTube. It's starting. Michelle, thank you so much. It's starting over there, so you're going to have to head over to YouTube to watch it. Search the Fact Freak, click on the thumbnail, and then you can come and watch the video. Right, I will see you later on. I might be back on tonight, I might not, who knows. Right, I'll see you over there. I'll be in the live chat over there. Thank you, anyone who sent anything, anybody who followed. If you haven't followed, what the hell are you doing? Quickly follow, and I will catch you all when I see you. Peace, guys, peace, peace.